The Young Investor Organisation has previously held its annual summits in cities including Mexico City, Seoul, Beijing and Berlin. But this year, as you can see, we're in Rome. Among the topics discussed by delegates has been actually defining the purpose of their wealth. Is it there to be managed for returns to make their families even richer? Or should it be deployed effectively to make the world a better place in impact investing and philanthropy? This is a topic that banks such as Credit Suisse are also addressing. There is no need for the two to be conflicting positions. The private banks need to help their private clients bridge that gap.
Most importantly, in my view, and something that is very dear to my heart, is the next generation. You may ask yourself why, and I think for me the reason is very simple. I myself see me as a representative of the next generation when it comes to private banking and wealth management. And hence I really do feel very strongly about it, and my connectivity to this next generation is actually pretty close. I also do believe that this is probably demographically one of the biggest populations, and their needs and where they are in their lives is very relevant to a wealth manager and private banker. If you think about sustainability long term, this is the next generation of our clients, of our industry, and who are very different to some of the other generations. So if you think about the Young Investor Organization, which is having its 10th annual meeting here in Rome, it is building a community and connecting them on a different level than just financial advice or servicing as a financial institution, right? Because they share values, they're thinking about purpose, they're thinking about their next stages in life, studies, but also how they're going to have impact in the business world. That is key for us. And yes, there will be changes as they come, but for us as an institution, we need to be prepared for that generational shift. I don't think that the relationship manager of the next generation has to be a digital native, but I do think that they need to understand and feel what the next generation actually is looking for. And you have to spend time with them. One of the reasons I spend a lot of time with the Young Investor Organization is because I want to understand how they tick. What is it that is relevant to them? What are they looking for? And it is actually more than just financial advice. It is that element of purpose. I do feel that this is one of the largest shifts within our wealth management industry. Everybody talks about digital disruption of the financial industry, but I'm actually thinking about the next generation disruption of our industry, because the next generation has different aspects of how they think about banks, wealth managers, but also how they actually want to interact with the respective financial industry. One of the elements that is always very striking, spending time with them, is they think about investments in return, risk, but also having social impact. That dimension is very relevant and will have a lasting impact on how we serve this client base. But what makes it real is the members, because it is a self-governed community.